This next gentleman, I'm a fan. I've seen him before. Really happy to have him make his debut here. He performs with an improv group called The Cabinet. Please give it up for the very funny Mr. Bart Foley.
Thanks, Sally. Do I look fat in this face? I'm going through a breakup, so I'm a little self-conscious. Yeah, I know, it's sad. And LA is the worst place to go through a breakup. Because the weather outside never matches how you feel on the inside. I wake up and it's like Eastern Bloc Europe inside me. But outside it's sunny. It's gotten to the point where I'm kind of afraid to go out because, well, I'm not sure when I'm gonna start crying. Thank you. I could use some sympathy. I was at my favorite cafe the other day, and I was putting some sugar in my latte, because I started using sugar again, because who gives a fuck, right? And I'm stirring it, and the song comes on. And I had to exit that place quickly. I've cried a lot. I've cried to my boss, I've cried to friends, I've cried to coworkers, I cried to the AT&T door-to-door salesman. He asked how I was doing, by the way. It wasn't that weird. But I have taken to doing something else that is, admittedly, a little weird. I've been saying I love you to people that you don't normally say I love you to. Just kind of in hopes that I'll get an I love you back. So I was at Burger King at the drive-thru, and I got my Whopper with cheese, because who gives a fuck, right? And, you know, I give her the $6, it's like 5 and some change. Here's your 40 cents. Would you like some ketchup, sir? Thank you. I love you. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. I love you. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. And I love you too, sir. Yes. So I'm tall, but I'm not one of those, like, you know, cocky tall guys. In fact, I previously walked around, like, kind of apologizing, because I always feel like I'm in people's way. So I'd be, like, walking down the street. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. And then I saw this guy that was, like, wearing his height. He was walking down the street, like... I'm like, damn, I want what he has. So I developed this thing where every time I have the impulse to say sorry or excuse me, I say, watch yourself. You guys, I feel so much better. It's amazing. I almost had a relapse, though, the other day. I was at Vaughn's, and this woman was buying apples, and she was kind of small and old, and it's like, watch yourself. I'm winning. The last thing I'm going to say is I'm working on not leaving, you know, like not leaving a big mess, the carbon footprint, you know? So I started, thank you, yeah. So I have an organic garden, I have a lemon tree, and I'm growing my own veal. Thank you. I love you.
Oh my God, Bart, you're gonna be okay. Your broken heart will mend. You're gonna get back on the horse. That's not a bestiality joke.